Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this 4-game week. Chance Adams gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan? Into the box, Darren James. He's clearly got his sights set on the league's top home run spot, given he's picked up the pace in this last month. Might we see him take the crown by the end of the season?
Oh, we might. The way he's swinging the bat right now, every time he knocks a donut off the bat, I think he's going deep, using all parts of the field. Got a chance to hit double-digit homers this month.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
2-1 now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Creech. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Jays 0, O's. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Hit out towards second. James is right there on to first, and there are 2 down. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Thought? Rio Ruiz to the plate now. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Ruiz.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel. It's short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first.
Ready now for Baltimore. Henry Ortiz. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Henry Ortiz.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, James. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-1. Drilled to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. In now for the O's, Rio Ruiz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready on 0-2. Will play ball to second. 4. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play. At the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Hold up.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jose Ramirez.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Digging in, Steve Wilkerson. He singled his last time up. Popped him up. James is in his tracks now. And there's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Jose Ramirez.
He's running. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brandon Drury. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Brandon Drury.
Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Digging in once again, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Here's the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The set and the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under at Creech. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. So stepping in, Russell Hitchcock.
Now batting,
He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Russell Hitchcock.
Here's the 0-2.
1-1-1.
Hard the other way. James takes it in. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Now at the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch.
You're scoring.
Line drive to center field. Tapia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5.
Here now
The
is
final.
our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers.
Saturday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series. Luke Weaver gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk
That's
ratio,
third.
2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch to
Darren.
contact guy than a strikeout
Yeah.
walk guy.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. The 0-1. In the dirt. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. So digging in now, Darryl Creech. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. The 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More coming up from Baltimore after this. Ready now, Henry Ortiz. He
Now
reached out a
batting,
single in his
third
first
baseman,
try.
Henry Ortiz.
The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. James scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Chance Sisco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Sisco.
1-1-1.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. James charging in on it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 4-0. Standing in, Darren James, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he fouls this one off. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
All right, good job right there. Good at that.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Aiden Fader. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. James rounds third and is digging for the plate. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the effort.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 11.
1-1-1.
Ground towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready once again, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stewart will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. James over to his left, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Now a long throw home. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aiden Fader. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Brendan Drury. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
the bat.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. Digging in, number 11. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1.
1-1-1-1.
Let's get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Striding in to start the 9th, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-0 now. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And there's ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with a tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Number 1.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Aiden Fader. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Brandon Drury will bat next. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a dive, but he's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And the runner back. The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Tapia is there. 2 gone. Stepping up now, number 13. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 8-6 the final score tonight. The Baltimore Orioles posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory.
Our final line.
Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today we wrap up this 4-game. Settling in now, Darren James. He's clearly got his sights set on the league's top home run spot, given he's picked up the pace in this last month. Might we see him take the crown by the end of the season?
Oh, we might. The way he's swinging the bat right now, every time he knocks the donut off the bat, I think he's going deep, using all parts of the field. Got a chance to hit double-digit homers this month.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2. But if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Now in the box, Jose Ramirez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Ramirez.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Come on, dig, 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 you're scoring.
Toward right, moving under it, Stewart, and that ends the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. At the plate, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Popped him up. Beckman in foul ground, and that's the third out.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles.
Now at the plate, Jesse Lyle. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. In now, Darren James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category, as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ramirez.
The 3-2 pitch.
All right, you're here,
Pitch popped up. Hitchcock will put this one away, and the side is retired. Danger reverse. Striding into the box, Jesse Lyle. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Darren Beckman.
Darren Beckman.
The 1-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Cut hold.
And they will hold that runner over at third, as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 33 on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
10-6, the final score in this. time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing
Stepping in for the Jays, Darren James. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
James.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Two out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Rafael Montañez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Montañez.
Double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long.
Stepping in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gonzalez is over. 2 down. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin.
For the Rays, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Here now the 2-2.
1-1-1.
On the ground out to second. James gloves it, and there's one down now. Now batting, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this would lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about.
Come on,
6-game hitting streak so far.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to... Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to...
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jose Ramirez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Runner back safely. And again a throw. Once more a throw over, and he'll dive back in. James leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The 0-2 delivery, and a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. To third. Scooped up. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final.
Time of the ball.
Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Stepping in, Darren James, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Into the box now, Willie Adames. He reached on a single in his first try.
Willie Adames.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Now to the plate, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Up next for the Rays, Rafael Montañez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Rafael Montañez.
Up the middle. James moving to his right, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Oof, it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. McGuire at third, Ibarra at second, Marte at first, 2 out in the inning. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Hard liner to center field. Pereira is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Blue Jays strand 3. Next to bat for Toronto, Darren James. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Darren James.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Mullins is after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Ramirez.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Is short, hit hard. Adames brings it in, and there's 1 away. Brandon Drury will bat next. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. James is digging for home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs anyway.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH. Hunter Dozier steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Dozier.
Line to the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game, 6-5.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Thursday night baseball on the show as we come. Emmett Rodriguez, the California. Into the box now, Darren James, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Stanton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fader stands at first with one out. And it's quickly 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on.
Digging in now for the Yankees, J.J. Chavis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So coming to the plate, Darren James. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Round it, find the ball, round it.
There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
3 runs on 10 hits.
Folks just finishing up their work. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
Torres.
Now the 2-1.
Two,
Got
two,
to third.
two, two.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.